Welcome to Xchange. You join us at a tense moment as Tony the Trigger Craig is serving for the match against the junior Wimbledon star.
Come on, Tony, just 1 point to be crowned the ultimate Xchange tennis champion. Here we go. Oh! What? What are you talking about, Rodri? That was definitely in. That was definitely in. You're rubbish. Who made you umpire anyway? That was definitely in.
David agrees that was definitely out. Guys, out, everybody, please!
Rodri, I'm not having that. That ball was definitely in.
Tony, if you don't believe me, can we have an action replay of that, please? Take a look at this little clip here, Tony. Here it comes. There's the ball. Can we see the ball out of the studio and hit some dodgy guy on the head? You see that? That's it. There you go, all proven. Do you agree now? OK, so it might have been just a tiny bit out. Thank you very much. OK, Tony, give up on your tennis and just tell everybody what's on Xchange today, will you?
It's Wimbledon week on CBBC, and we're joined by one of the stars of Junior Wimbledon, plus a slightly bigger star of British tennis. I think his name's Henman.
She was cheated on pop stars' arrivals, but Javine is back, bigger and better. So get your questions in and see her perform her new single, Real Things, live on today's show.
There's great prizes up for grabs in our new tennis-based competition, What a Racket, as Xchange sieve up another ace way to win big. Well, the summer is definitely here. The birds are singing, the sun is shining, and Wimbledon has kicked off in fine form. We've had Greg Brzezinski's won his first round. We've just found out Tim Henman's won his first round. But let me introduce you to another tennis ace.
You better smile.
Please welcome David Brewer to Xchange.
All right.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, first of all, tell me, what is Junior Wimbledon?
It's basically the same as senior Wimbledon. You travel the world like all the senior boys do. Yeah. You earn a certain amount of points and your ranking, and I guess you're in the same tournament, you play on the same courts, and it's just the same idea as the seniors.
OK, so what's the age bracket for Junior Wimbledon?
So you can be any age under 18.
So you can get someone that's, say, 14 playing someone that's 18?
Yeah, any age.
A real level playing field for everybody?
Yeah, definitely.
And do most people progress on to major Wimbledon tournaments after winning, say, Junior Wimbledon?
Most do, yeah. It's the same idea. You have to gain points, and that's just getting better and better, and sooner or later you'll get there. So the same idea. OK, so what's your proudest moment in your career so far? I won a grade A tournament in Brazil, which is like a top tournament under Wimbledon, the next sort of level below it, and that made me get into like the top 10, so I could play Wimbledon this year. So will we see you in Wimbledon, say, next year, do you think? Maybe not next year, but hopefully in the years to come, if I get my ranking up there, I'll be there.
But there's a lot of commitment involved, isn't there, to get as good as yourself?
Yeah,
how many hours a day are you practicing?
I practice maybe about 4 or 5 a day, so that cuts down on like time with my friends, but I mean, it's worthwhile if you want to make millions and have all the pleasures that they've got. It's worth it, definitely.
Oh, we'd all like to do that, but if you want to be as good as David here, you know what you've got to do. You've got to practice, practice, practice. Right. But if you want to be a mover and a shaker on the tennis courts, you know, instead of just watching it on TV, then you really need to watch this.
I'm gonna play someday.
Do more than just watch.
I'm gonna play someday. It's never gonna be fun. Play someday. I'm gonna
Don't just sit there.
play someday. I'm gonna play.
Go on, pick up your racket.
I'm gonna play someday. I'm gonna show you what I really got. Fortification, fit for
Yes, and if you'd like more information on tennis, we'll log on to the Xchange website, and there's a link there that'll get you straight to the Sports Academy website. There it is there. Take a good look at it. It's worth having a look at. And also, talking of tennis, we'll have a couple of tips from the man himself. He won this afternoon, Mr. Tim Henman, in just a little bit. OK, next up today, midnight on Friday night was possibly one of the most important moments of your life if you are a Harry Potter fan, as the new book, The Order of the Phoenix, was released. Now, you've had a couple of days to read it. So you should know exactly what it's like. We want to know what your thoughts are. You know, is it a good book? Is it as good as the rest? Is it as good as the film? Is it better than the films? The whole lot. Not the content of the book, just what your thoughts are. We should have Bella on the line now, I think. Good afternoon, Bella.
Yay!
Hello, how you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, where are you calling from, Bella?
Just outside Downton near Salisbury.
Okay, nice one. Now, the big question, of course, when did you get your book? Did you get it Friday or Saturday or Sunday or Monday?
I actually got it on Sunday.
You got it on Sunday. What time on Sunday?
It was in the afternoon sometime, probably around 1 or 2ish.
Okay, nice one. Was there a queue to get it, or was it not too bad?
No, it wasn't too bad, actually.
You timed it well, see, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, how far have you read? How much have you read so far?
I'm on page 466, I think.
You're doing good. How many are there? 700 and something, is it?
766.
Now, compared to the other books, how is it? What are your thoughts so far? Is it as good, better, not so good?
Well, I think it's better, but I think J.K. Rowling's changed a bit because the other ones have kind of made more point on the smaller details, and this time she's put more of a she made more point of the bigger parts of it.
Right, yeah, fair enough opinion there. When it comes to the film, do you prefer the film or the book? Very quickly.
I would like the book, actually.
The book. Oh, well, good luck with the rest of the book. Hope you enjoy it, and let us know what you think, okay, at the end of it.
Okay.
Thanks, Bella. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, back now to the tennis team, I think. And if you could have a tennis lesson from anybody in the world, who would you choose? Well, we here on Xchange, we chose this man. It is the one, the only. He won today. It is Tim Henman in X Team. Take a look at this.
Meet Clissold Park's tennis team. They've been training together for over a year, but are struggling to hit between the lines. This is Flynn, Crystal, Jordan, Stanley and Jamie, and Naya. We've enlisted the help of a tiger to get this team hitting with confidence. Meet Tim Henman, the golden boy of British tennis. Ranked #1 in the country and winner of 9 ATP singles titles, he's Britain's most successful male player at Wimbledon for 30 years.
Morning, boys and girls. You ready to have some fun today?
Yeah.
Hopefully I can give you some coaching tips and improve your games. First shot we're going to work on today is a smash. The first thing that I want you to concentrate is your footwork. So as soon as you see the ball going up, I want you to be really quick with your feet. I want you to move back, then get into position, and as you're going to hit it, I want all your weight coming forward, because that's when you're going to get the maximum power. That's very good, excellent. Come on forward. Excellent.
Tim, do you have any superstitions or rituals you do before the game?
I remember in one of my first Wimbledons, after I won my first round, when I beat Kafelnikov, I kept using the same shower for the whole tournament, and then I lost in the quarterfinals. Sometimes your mind starts thinking of other things and you start getting a bit nervous. And I think one of the really important things is you make sure you take your time. So what I want you to do is, and what I always do, I make sure that I bounce the ball 3 times. And in that time, so when I'm bouncing the ball, I'm making sure that I'm thinking about where I want to serve and how I'm going to play the point. There you go, that's fine. Perfect. 1, 2, 3.
Does it help your tennis if you play computer games?
I don't know if it's going to help you your shots if you're playing the tennis games, but I think you know, it might help you with your tactics. A really good way of practicing your consistency where you don't need a partner is if you've got a wall, get a piece of chalk, give yourself a little target, and then you work on your consistency. The last shot we're going to work on today is a bit of a trick shot, and it's going to be the in-between the legs shot. Ball's going to go over my head, I'm going to run back straight towards the ball, and then you've got to swing the racket right between your legs. You want to make sure, especially for the boys, that you let the ball drop a little bit. Because if you try and hit it when it's a little bit high, back. Good try. So have you got any questions?
Yeah, I do.
What's that
What
then?
is your best shot?
I think my best shot's probably my volleys. They're the ones that I enjoy hitting the most.
What age did you start playing tennis?
I started playing when I was about 3. There's no right or wrong age. Someone like Leighton Hewitt, who we talked about, he didn't start until he was about 11.
When do you think you'll retire?
When will I retire?
When you've won Wimbledon?
Yeah. When I win Wimbledon, I'll retire. How about that?
What about even if you're 66 at the time?
66. Doesn't
might be
matter
waiting
when
your
doesn't
life.
matter how old I am, as long as I win Wimbledon.
Well, after watching those top tips from Tim there, I'm sure you're expert tennis players. But now, our next guest has had a roller coaster of a year. After being cheated out of being in the Popstars rivals band Girls Aloud, she is now living proof that true talent will always shine through. Check this out.
Everybody wanna be wearing jewelry, escaping reality, running the city. So you wanna be number one, don't forget where you came from. It's not about me and you, it's about the things we do. Most guys don't have a clue, material issues.
Javine, everybody! Now, Javine, welcome to Exchange. We have had your fans on the phone all day, dying to get questions to you. So we've got some of your callers on, we've got some callers on the line. But before we go to them, can I just ask you, what happened immediately after the Rivals show?
After the show, Christmas time, it was all around that time, so I went home and I chilled out and just really sort of became just normal again.
So just relaxed?
Yeah, and then January I got my deal, and then I've been in the studio for the last 6 months.
Work.
Yeah.
OK, well, let's go over to Emily. Hello, Emily. Emily, are you there?
Yeah?
Hello, Emily. Now, what's your question for Javine?
What did you feel like when you got voted out of Popstars and Rivals? And do you think it was better for you in the long run?
Good question.
At the time, I was really, really gutted, Emily. But now, you know what, I'm doing my thing and it's like I can shine now, do you know what I mean? So I'm really happy now. But at first, I was really gutted. But, you know, you just got to pick yourself up and try again.
Well, there you go, Emily. That's a good lesson. If you do get any knocks, pick yourself back up and you never know, you'll end up with a solo career. It's not a bad thing, is it? Does that answer your question, Emily?
Bye.
Bye.
Good. See you. Bye-bye. Now, next up, it's Chantel.
Hi, Steve.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, thank you.
Good. Now, what's your question for Javine?
What was it like to make your own album, and did any other artists inspire you?
Yeah.
Making the album was so much fun because it was like my kind of chance to be heard, and because I wrote a lot of it, you know, I had to really dig down deep and sort of listen to other people as well. I love Michael Jackson, I love Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, the list goes on, Marie, I don't know if you've heard of her, but loads of soul and R&B artists. I also like Nas, the hip-hop guy, he's really cool.
Oh, cheers, Chantal. I hope that answers your question. Thanks very much.
Bye.
But now it's over to Gabby. Hello, Gabby.
Hi, Jane.
Hello. Now, what's your question for Javine?
What did you do before Popstars and Rivals?
Before Popstars The Rivals, I used to be in theatre, musicals. I did The Lion King, I played the lead in Lion King. That was really good fun. And then I started recording and writing and doing demos, and I decided to go to the Popstars audition, and here I am today.
See, jack of all trades, acts, sings, everything. Does that answer your question, Gabby?
Yeah, thank you.
OK, thanks very much. Well, don't forget, you guys, you'll be able to see Javine perform her song, her latest track, Real Thing, her debut track, a little bit later on Exchange. But now, though, it's over to Zadie and Hetty, who are our experts, and they're trying to find the best things. Check it out.
Name Hetty Crampton. From Bristol. Loves boys. Hates snakes. Name Zaida Hussein. From Bristol. Loves R&B. Hates football.
Our band of the week is Blazing Squad. Fighting off fierce competition in the boy band market, Blazing Squad have survived their first year. But are they still as hot as ever? Experts, what do you reckon?
Blazing Squad is just like any other band, but the only thing that makes them unique is there's so many of them.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why they get attention, I think.
I miss most times I once wrote the whole summer's this damn good when I'm old. But for But now I'm chilling, willing and fulfilling dreams of women, heads still spinning from yesterday. Party, my brain's missing.
I think We Just Be Dreaming is really good. It's something that I'd listen to.
It's a completely different video.
Yeah.
And they wear like all the kind of hip-hop clothes, but then they don't have the hip-hop music and it just doesn't work.
It's the holidays, girls in the park, it's a lovely day. Baby mama's chilling with their friends, watch their babies play.
Personally, I think they're just going to be like So Solid to Groove. They're going to have a couple of good hits, big hits, they'll be really popular, and then they'll just die down.
Our book this week is Indian in the Cupboard by Lynn Reed Banks. When 9-year-old Omri receives his birthday present, he wasn't expecting the plastic Indian doll to come to life and a whole load of magic just starts happening.
It's about like little kind of action figures that have been like made alive. People who would believe it are like 7, 8, 9,
yeah,
10
they'll probably like do it themselves, like put their little action figure into a cupboard.
It kind of gave us the wrong information. They said the Indian, the little action figure, had like long black hair, and then when we looked at the front cover, the little Indian was bald. The storyline was too young for us, but the words were too old for us. It wasn't cliffhanging. You think that the end would be dramatic.
If you compare the film to the book, the films are better.
Lastly, this week sees the release of Jim Carrey's latest comedy, Bruce Almighty. When Bruce has a chance meeting with God, he isn't banking on a job swap for the week. And he soon realises that perhaps life as a mere mortal wasn't so bad after all.
Everyone wishes to be God for the day.
Yeah, everybody does.
And no one actually thought they'd make a film out of it. It's not that easy to be God.
Yeah, because you have to answer everybody's
so many prayers all around the world.
You must be Bruce. Who are you? I'm God.
Some people might take it as an offence of them showing God's face, because in my religion, you can't really picture God.
When he got like the power to be God, he only did stuff for himself.
Jim Carrey was so funny.
He's fitted for comedy.
My favourite part was when he was walking across the street and he was singing, I got the power!
It just made like everyone laugh in the cinema, like laugh out loud.
Hey, Hosea! Away!
So which one would you choose?
If we had to choose between the three, we'd definitely choose Bruce Almighty, because it's so funny.
Well, it was nice to meet you, God. Thank you for the Grand Canyon, and good luck with the apocalypse.
Yes, thanks very much for that, ladies. Now, when you think of tennis and pop, there is only one man that comes to mind. It has to be Sir Cliff Richard!
I got a rope and I am that is why she satisfies my soul. I got the one and only walking, talking, living doll.
Yeah, well, you all love Cliff Richard here, don't you, guys? Yeah! Now, here on Xchange, we want to bring this relationship, tennis and pop, into the 21st century. And we're going to do that with our Tennis v Pop Challenge. And representing the tennis corner, we've got the Wimbledon junior player, David here. David, good luck to you. And also representing pop, we've got the gorgeous Javine. Okay, now, guys, the rules are pretty simple. I'm going to ask you a question to do with your specialist subject, and therefore we'll find out at the end of the round who has scored the most. The scores, by the way, will be given in tennis style. So, are we ready to play?
Yeah.
Javine, you happy?
Yeah.
David, you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, David, you won the toss at the beginning of the programme, so off we go. You can carry on playing, and here's your first question. Which male tennis player has won the singles championships at Wimbledon the most number of times?
Bjorn Borg.
Oh, incorrect. Actually, Pete Sampras. Oh. Yes. Okay, Javine, over to you. Your first question. Add a Blazing Squad to Liberty X and take away Girls Aloud. How many people have you got left?
Oh my God.
Okay, add Blazing Squad and Liberty X.
I don't know how many is in Blazing Squad, about 30.
Oh, well, we have to pass on that one as well then.
Sorry.
Okay, back to David, level there. Okay, here we go. David, what is the maximum number of sets that can be played in a men's match? 5. Oh, is that correct answer? Well done, nice Nice one. 15 love. OK, over to Javine. Javine, Charlie, Matt and James are all members of which
Busted.
band? Is a correct answer. 15 all. Nice one, we're going well here. OK, David, back to you. Which female tennis player has won the championships at Wimbledon the most number of times?
Steffi Graf.
Is the wrong answer. It's actually Martina Navratilova 9 times. OK, back to you, Javine. Which item of clothing do the cheeky girls like taking off? You're almost right
Shorts?
there. Oh! Well, maybe not down here. It's actually shoes that's down here.
Oh
Maybe they do like taking their shorts off. Who knows? OK, back to you, David. What is the score called after 40 all? Or at 40 all?
Juice.
Is correct. 30-15 at the moment. OK, Javine. Which band first had 7 members, then 6, and now 8?
S Club.
Is the correct answer. 30 all. Well done. OK, back to you, David. You're doing well there. Cracking little game going on here too. OK, who was the youngest male tennis player to ever win the men's singles at Wimbledon?
Boris Becker.
Correct. Any ideas of his age?
17.
He's actually 17, but well done. You got it right. And your last question, Javine. Name 2 of the 3 top American stars who met at the Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh, God.
Think American stars. They're all huge at the minute.
Singers.
Yeah.
Justin.
Correct.
Britney.
Correct.
That's
it. Oh, yeah, 2. It's a juice. Well done. Beautiful. It's a tie-break question, how can I say? How complicated can this round get? It's the first one, so rack it in the air, OK? Here's your tiebreaker question. Who is Anikova supposed to be dating? Oh, we've got it from David. Yeah, Anikova is dating...
Enrique Iglesias.
Is the correct answer. We have a winner! Well done, you. Cracking round there, Javine. Not to worry, not to worry. Beautiful round. And staying on the tennis theme, guess what it's time for now? Yes, it's time for this! Yes, it is, of course, Wimbledon time, which not only means that I get to umpire a celebrity game here in the Xchange studio, but also we've got a fantastic competition now, which is What a Racket. Now, in a minute, we'll catch up with Chad Raketsky, who will give us today's cracking tune, I mean to say. But first, we've got a caller on the line. We've got Rachel on the line. Good afternoon, Rachel.
Hello.
How you doing, Rachel?
I'm okay.
Where are you calling from?
Cornwall.
Can I say, cracking prize, and one of the best prizes I've ever given away. It is, well, tickets for the women's quarter-finals at Wimbledon next week, next Tuesday. So very quickly, who do you think it was last week?
Busted Year 3000.
Busted Year 3000 yesterday. Let's just check if you're right. Can I say how excited am I? Many congratulations. You were right. You got it right. You are off to the women's quarterfinals next week. Have a fantastic time. Never been myself, so if you've got no one to go with you, well, I'll come with you, OK? Thanks for taking part. Bye.
Bye.
And, OK, time to go back now to Chad to find out what today's tune is. And believe it or not, the commentator man is shouting in my ear. He wants me to hand over to him, so over to you, sir.
It's rumoured that Raketsky was once a promising ballerina before he focused all his energy on tennis. Raketsky may look unfazed as he limbers up, but make no mistake about it, today's match will be a tense affair. Something has got to give. And it just has.
Time, please. Play.
Well, the umpire might not have been impressed, but the crowd absolutely loved it. And that's all that counts for Raketsky in the end. What counts for me is finding out what track Chad played for us today. Was it A, S Club's Goodbye, B, the Cheeky Girls, the Cheeky Song, or C, the Grandstand theme tune? If you think you know, get in touch with Xchange.
Yes, indeed. The prizes up for grabs, of course, today are, well, it's a games console and also the ET game, so make sure you take part for that. Here's a quick reminder of you again. Is it A, S Club's Goodbye? Was it B, the Cheeky Girls and the Cheeky Song? Or was it C, the Grandstand theme tune? If you want to win those prizes, well, get in touch with us. But make sure, of course, you ask permission from whoever pays that bill. Tony.
Oh, we are coming to the end of the show, but we have had some questions that have come in for you, David, from some fans out there. This is from Toby in Devon. It says, which tennis player has inspired you most?
Probably Leighton Hewitt, because he always wants to win and just loves the game so much.
Leighton Hewitt, got time for one more. Dan in Nottingham says, what tournament would you most like to win?
Got to be Wimbledon. Favourite one. Got to be Wimbledon.
Well, Dan, David, sorry, thank you so much for coming on the show today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hope we see you in Wimbledon finals very, very soon. Oh, and also keep sending your big ones, telling us all about the Harry Potter book.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I know what you're saying. There's 10 of them.
9.
It's the Blazing Squad. They're in Wednesday afternoon's Exchange. You don't want to miss that.
No, but to finish off today, what can I say? She's a very talented lady whose dreams have come true. Yes, she's got the real thing. It's Javine.
See ya.
Everybody wanna be wearing jewelry, escaping reality, running the city. So you wanna be number one, don't forget where you came from. It's not about me and you, it's about the things we do. Most guys don't have a clue, material issues. How can I make you see the real things in life are free? That can show you what you love is. That'll never let you down. To tell you that they love you and always be around. You could be the hottest, you could be the finest, it don't matter to me. You could be the baddest, be the most stylish, you could be rolling in money. It don't matter what you got, if your heart is out of love. You could be the hottest, you could be the finest, it don't matter to me. I don't mind pretty things, wouldn't mind a diamond ring. But trust me, I'll be chipping in, I take what life brings. You gotta do what you decide, but do what feels right. I just wanna keep it real, that's just how I feel. It's not about the J-O-B, but the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. How can I make you see the real things in life are free? That can show you what you love is. That'll never let you down. To tell you that they love you and always be around. You could be the hottest, you could be the finest, it don't matter to me. You could be the baddest, be the most stylish, you could be rolling in money. It don't matter what you got, if your heart is out of love. You could be the hottest, you could be the finest, it don't matter to me. If you got it, you don't have to flaunt it. If I don't show it, don't mean that I ain't got it. No, it don't mean nothing if you ain't got real things. Shoe up, 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 shoe up. You could be the hottest, you could be the finest, it don't matter to me. You could be the baddest, be the most stylish, you could be rolling in money. It don't matter what you got, if your heart is out of love. You could be the hottest, you could be the finest, it don't matter to me. You could be the baddest, be the most stylish, you could be rolling in money. It don't matter what you got, if your heart is out of love. You could be the hottest, you could be the finest, it don't matter to me.